best thing needed so bad. Yeah, needed so bad. They're necessary for this. Intense but quality and how.
Beautiful markets. Woo! What a crash out. All right, guys. So we are going to this is the vault. Hmm. Where's my mouse? Put something off here, actually. Oh, I look for my mouse, guys. Where's my mouse? Lord. Put something off here. Put off 4 contracts. Put off 5. All right. 5 contracts peeled off. Nice, nice, nice. Loving this. Got way more to go. Way more to go. All right. So, guys, that was a very, I was in shorts earlier today during London. Price ran out and knocked me out by like 1 tick. Expecting these drops. To me, if you look at the 15-minute chart, I wanted this to hold price, right? This order block in here, C4 in here. But we kind of ran just right above that. Boom. Into this nice little loose zone here, which then delivered shorts. I really feel like we could go all the way lower here. Maybe I'm naive, but I can go lower here. And honestly speaking, I really think we can go to take out these lows. on the 4-hour chart. And eventually make our way here and into here. So I'm really expecting a larger move. I think we can really see an aggressive push lower to take out these lows. We'll see if we get that today. Obviously, it's going to be a very volatile day. We have federal funds rate. So we'll see if we can get any of that price action for, of what I'm expecting. So I'm allowed this trade to really breathe as much as like it's a deep pullback. And we already got our 50 points. Again, every day that comes to markets, I'm trying to capture 50 points in each session. So, but I'm also aware of when price can likely run deeper than 50 points. So from here to here, our 50 points was more than captured. But because I understand that price can likely run way more, at this point, I'm just going to put my stop loss at break even. Yeah. So really stop loss at break even. Again, with the expectation that we drive way lower. And this could be a deep retracement that even goes higher. Take out these highs, but like, I don't necessarily see that. I want to see price go lower, obviously. So we'll see what we get there. But I'm sticking to this. I think we have a nice push to the downside today. Tomorrow is Juneteenth, which is a holiday. So perhaps they deliver all the shorts today in the markets. That's my expectation. I don't think we'll go higher. Could be wrong, but hey, I already secured the bag. Already did some bag snatching by this price drop from here to here. Already took something off the table there. So at this point, just watch price to see if it wants to keep on delivering lower. Yeah. And look at S&P 500 too, has equal lows that has ran out. So I feel good about this actually continue going lower. But regardless, you need to protect our we're at break even, so it doesn't matter. So parts are break even. So now I really don't have much to say. Just let's watch price, see how it keeps on delivering lower, if it does deliver lower. What I like to see now is for this level here, this little zone here, to deliver lower prices. So on a 5-minute basis, I want to watch to see if this can deliver lower. All right. Deep retracement, guys. Very deep retracement. Where's 930's opening price? Let's highlight that too. 930 openings right here. Make it red. So I want to see how price reacts when it hits here, or if it hits here. We want to see it act as some type of rejection. If it goes beyond that and uses as support, then we can just see run on these highs, and then perhaps we get that resumption lower during the PM session. But ideally, I'd like to see this remain, or at least this 930 opening. I want to see price. If it hits it, treat it as resistance and drop back lower. I don't want to see us climb aggressively above, because if not, then these highs are clearly in jeopardy. So that's what's always good to take partials, right? I could have, when it dropped here, I was contemplating holding, but I was like, let me just take something off the table. Especially after it gave us our 50-point drop, which is all we need for the day, or for the session. Let me see how this looks from a regular trading hour perspective. Let's look at that for a second. Apologies, my dog. Turn me off for a second. Okay. Regular trading hours. I don't like what's going on. Oh, yeah, this side's going to be taken for sure. Ha ha ha. So these sides going to get snatched out. Now we'll see what price does when it hits here. So let me just close out my entry. Hold on. Let me go back to electronic for a second. So these sides look like they can be taken out for sure. We're gonna close this out. You know what? Let's let it play out. Let's let it play out. But I can see these sides getting snatched, especially from a regular trading hour perspective. There's no need. I'm gonna close this out, and let I guess let's watch this level here. Let me not close out something. Ready to make some money on it, but just I can see them run out these highs, and then perhaps they're dropping it lower. Especially given the fact that let's look at regular trading hours. These highs look sweet. Like I would definitely sweep these highs. And then back to here. I would like to see this still deliver lower prices. So I'm still bearish on this thing. But we need to see I want this size get taken off pretty much. And then here there's a question, can this then hold price? There's also a nice little loop zone in here. Can that hold price? So yeah, I want to see it come back in there and then try to deliver lower. Partials is important, guys. Partials are super important. Super important. I have a lot on my charts right now. All right. We're gonna get stopped out here, no question. Well, I'll fearlessly get back in once I see a nice opportunity. But these highs look too clean. I think they'll wipe them out first. There we go. We got taken out. Now let's watch um, this level here, or these highs. I want to see price perhaps trade into them, and then see if we get some type of rejection to take us lower. On the 15-minute perspective, again, it's really this area here. I wouldn't want to see price come back above these highs. So deep retracement here is cool. I'm personally looking for shorts. I'm not convinced it's going to go higher. I still want to see price drop all the way lower. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind the interest rates release is at 1 o'clock. New York time. It's going. It is going. So two things right now I'm looking at. We are above 930 opening price, still left. We're above it, right? And we're also still again hitting a level I think we can still reject from. Look at ES. And again, I'm trying to capture these sales. So I don't know if I'm over indexing right. Really got a nice sell off, but I just want to see more. I really think we can take out those 4 hour lows. So I want to be careful here. But I really can see this price still dropping, especially being that US 30 is about to take out its highs. I just did that. So what I'm gonna do here is just let's start testing the waters. Let's just pop like 3 contracts here. You know? All right. So we're starting to see that rejection already. Aggressive. Um, we took out these highs. If you look at US 30, I'm just putting stop loss in place, right? So we just had that. Just testing the waters here. You know, again, my eyes are still all the way down here in my mind. All right, let's go to a 5 minute perspective again. 5 minute, nice run up here, taking out these highs, these highs. It left this high in place, but that's okay. I'm just still bearish on this. I don't have conviction about buying. One thing I don't like about this market actually, we're trading around London sessions range. I'm not really a fan of that. I'll be real. Not a fan of that. That tells me we could just be in a consolidation profile. I rather really stream it's trade at extremes, meaning like price goes all the way higher to a high, and then I see rejection. Or how going all the way lower here. All right. To this low. Then we see some rejection. The market is stalling out right here. We're just gonna go ahead and just add two more contracts. Again, I'm giving the trade a lot of room to breathe. So if price has the energy to go all the way up there, then that'll be a failed trade. I think that's a lot of energy for it to go all the way up there. If I feel like my stop loss should even be lower, if I'm being realistic. We're gonna leave where it's at though. It is about a 54-point stop loss. Wide one. But again, if the market start breaking down nicely, which it looks like it's doing now, I can easily bring my stop loss to damn near zero. Yeah, it's done. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I think it's back on point. Its original mission. I really should add more positions. Moving so fast. Moving so fast. I'm just gonna leave the stop loss wide, but just let it breathe. But again, these lows to me are the targets. Again, those 4-hour lows I had highlighted, I think, are still the targets. 100%. So at this point, our new vault is here. We'll see if we can get that today. Strong push here. Watch these highs. Watch this orange area. I want to see what happens when we get up there. All right. Price is proven to be strong right now. A lot of momentum, guys. A lot of momentum on the Bulls. Still a lot for them to overcome, but a lot of momentum, I must say. Very strong momentum here. This shaded area in orange that I was calling for is a 15-minute inverse blue zone. Show you guys that later. But ideally, I want to see price get held there. If it goes beyond that, this level is the last straw. Usually, I have a tight stop loss, but I'm giving this trade way more room to breathe. Um, I personally think a big move could be at play. And again, it's all about accepting risk. The Bulls are seeming to be strong right now, but there's still a lot of resistance to get for it to get beyond. Um, but I'm seeing a lot of strength right now, a lot of bullet strengths. So when you see Bears going to hold on here, a lot of bullet strength here, a lot. A lot of bullet strength. They did not want to let go of this fantasy of pushing this higher. I want to see this drop. I want to see this thing drop, man. Drop some more. Right, took out these highs. If it gets real aggressive, it could really just rip. If it rips, there's a fair value gap here that price can just run into on a 1 hour basis. If it rips, it's coming for these highs, guaranteed. So we need to see what happens as this 15-minute candle closes, right? This is a 5-minute candle, but or watch this candle specifically, or the next one that forms. And let's see how that closes. Because again, ideally, I want to see this orange level be respected. Especially on the 15-minute perspective. This is a 15-minute level. So ideally, I want to see price not close outside of here. Ideally. I want to see remain below. Very strong bullish candles, guys. There's nothing here that has given any bears, no bears in sight. I'm waiting for that to come in. I don't know if they're going to hold price like this higher, maybe push way higher than PM session, drop it. I'm convinced on seeing sales. I personally still want to see. I want to see us get 21,750 level. But this momentum, it could really just rip higher. Like I'm feeling the bull pressure right now. It's not backing down. And no remorse from the bulls. They are pushing price. They are just pushing. No remorse. Yeah, these highs look like they're about to get tagged, guys. I can't even front. They're about to run those highs like nobody's business. I feel that. The way they close, because that 15-minute candle closed outside level, I didn't want to close outside of. So that tells me we're probably gonna run higher, and then perhaps PM session gives us a delivery lower. That's if I'm even still running on shorts. I'm just gonna hold on, accept the risk, but like these highs look, my liquidity right here looks like it's about to get tagged for sure. That's how I feel about it. I don't think anything's stopping it from going higher at this point. But we accepted the risk, so I'm just gonna stick to it. All right, watch the size. They're probably gonna get tagged right here. So we are offside on the. I try to get reposition. It was nice sell that took place here, right off of the 9:30 opening price, and then we have a reversal to price higher. These highs definitely are objectively now. My question is, if we are to remain short, like again, that's just me. So far, market's proven it wants to be bullish. I'm watching this level here. We have to hold this level if the market is to even drop at all today. The way it moved right now, I personally, and if I'm even looking for the shorts, I think that we have to wait for Jerome Powell to speak to then talk about the federal funds during that might deliver shorts if we're still gonna get shorts today. Now, if we just trade above outside this level here, then I will give that idea up and be looking for these highs and ideally these highs. But um, the Bulls showed a very strong hand this morning, 100%. especially after this aggressive drop here. Notice we didn't even get a close on this 15-minute level. We didn't get a close below this 15-minute fair value gap. So that alone shows some strength, right? And then on the 5-minute chart, that should be knocking me out. 5-minute chart, boom. This is act as a C4. Mine's a little short or whatever. Price drops into that, more momentum higher. So, and this also goes like, once you capture 50 points as well, let price be. I was over indexing for those shorts. I already caught my 50 points, still got back in the game. Just trying to really see that price rip lower. In a market that has been tight. If you look at this market, it's actually been very, very tight, consolidating. But I really want to see these lows get tagged. So I actually over indexed. And I felt myself thinking like, am I over indexing for these sales? Markets have been tight all week. This is Monday's price action. Nice movement. We're still encapsulated damn near Monday's price action. Monday to this, Tuesday to this. And then today we get into the market. We have one run lower here and reject it. So I won't be surprised if I take these highs. We're really in a tight consolidated market. So as much as I want to see a deeper run, I'm probably over index for that. 100%. I just got excited about the idea of seeing that run take place, especially on the daily chart. Like, look at all this. In my mind, all this liquidity here. These lows, 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 all those lows. I want to see them get tagged. I want to see them drop price. That's what I want to see. So, and even from a far basis, it's like price on this move here, price it at these highs. Like up here looks a little bit jagged, like a lot of jagged price, like price literally attacking highs, attacking highs, attacking highs. So here looks ugly. I feel like down here is more smooth. So that's why my eyes are really still fixated here. But the way price is moving, I don't think we get that at the AM session. I really don't think so. We'll see. If we get a rejection here, I'll consider one more time shorts. I really wonder what's Chairman Powell's going to do. Is he going to cut rates? We're going to see about that. Um, we shall see. So at this point, this market I think is going to be dead for the rest of the day until that news release. I don't really feel like pressing buttons right now. I think obviously we caught some nice sales, right? But then give back some profits by trying to capture more sales instead of pressing them higher. So lesson for me today is like again sticking to that. Capture your 50 points for the session, call it a day. There's nothing wrong looking for larger targets, but also remember or identify whenever we're in a consolidating market. Because if you look at this market, it's really been consolidating, right? Like as much as I want those targets lower, this is a consolidating market. So it makes it harder for those longer term targets to get hit. Um, Especially for trading in the middle of the consolidation, like right here. So we'll see. Again, my mind's still down here, but it's going to take a huge news event like the federal funds rate, interest rates for price to go down here. So we'll see if we still get that. My mind is still there, even with a run above these highs. Look, I'm still watching here. Hold on, mouse is tripping. Why is my mouse doing this? On top of that, guys, hold on. I'm actually going to erase this. Like that. So I'm still looking at these highs. I mean, this level here for sure. It keeps going, keeps going. Like, I'm just not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy at. I'm not gonna buy price above opening price. I'm just gonna wait. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna close on day because I don't really see nothing exciting. If price goes in here, cool. But like, I really want to wait till the federal funds rate actually gets released. That's what I'm expecting. I still do not like another thing I don't like. Like again, maybe I'm over indexing for this sell off, but I don't like seeing retail stuff just like this. That trend line, whatever this might be, I want to see that get smoked. So that's what I'm looking at. Still expect lower prices. Waiting for the federal funds rate to come out. We'll see what price does then. See if I will go live or not. But until then, I'll talk to you guys next time. Out on this one.